The galaxy was never supposed to have a Chuck Norris moment. The Galactic Council, a beacon of interstellar diplomacy and peace, had gathered for its annual summit. Representatives from countless star systems, each more exotic and advanced than the last, convened in the Grand Hall, a titanic structure that dwarfed even the most grandiose imaginations. It was a place where the sheer magnitude of existence came to life, where the collective knowledge and experience of 1,000 civilizations coalesced. Chancellor Zier's opening speech. Chancellor Zier, a towering figure with scales that shimmered like the ocean at dawn, presided over the meeting. His voice, deep and resonant, carried a gravity that demanded attention. Today, we delve into the ancient scriptures discovered on the forsaken planet of Zeus. These texts, etched into the bedrock of history itself, may hold the keys to mysteries long forgotten. A murmur of excitement rippled through the assembly. The discovery of the Zeus scriptures was a sensation, promising revelations about the galaxy's origins, its lost technologies, and perhaps even its future. Scholars and scientists had worked tirelessly to decode the text, their efforts culminating in this very moment. Elder Kerr's astonishing announcement. Elder Kerr, the head of the Council's Historical Committee, stepped forward. His eyes, dark and piercing, scanned the gathered representatives. What we have uncovered is beyond our wildest expectations. These scriptures, dating back over 1,000,000 cycles, speak of a race long believed to be myth, a race known as humans. The hall fell silent. The word hung in the air, foreign and almost mythical. Humans. In a galaxy teeming with diverse life forms, the concept of humans was nearly forgotten, relegated to the realm of folklore and ancient myths. The mystical humans. Chancellor Zier raised an eyebrow. His interest piqued. Humans. Are you certain, Elder Kerr? The existence of such a species has never been corroborated by any credible evidence. Elder Kerr nodded, his expression grave. The scriptures are unequivocal. They speak of humans as a formidable race, endowed with resilience and ingenuity that allowed them to thrive in the harshest of environments. Their presence, it seems, was significant enough to warrant detailed records in these ancient texts. A holographic projection materialized in the center of the hall, displaying the translated excerpt from the Zeus scriptures. The representatives leaned forward, eager to glimpse the words that had caused such a stir. The Chronicles of Humanity. Behold, Elder Kerr intoned, the chronicles of the human race. In the age of the ancients, when the stars were young and the void was dark, there emerged a species of great potential. They called themselves humans, children of Terra. With fire and iron, they forged their destiny, their spirit unbroken by the trials of the cosmos. The murmurs grew louder, a mix of astonishment and disbelief. Humans. Children of Terra. The notion was both fantastical and unsettling. What kind of beings were these humans to warrant such reverence in detailed chronicles? Questions and speculations. One of the representatives, a diminutive but sharp-witted alien named Jax, leaned forward. What else do the scripts say? Did these humans interact with our ancestors? Did they leave any mark on the galaxy? Elder Kerr scrolled through the holographic display, his fingers dancing across the controls. Indeed, they did. The texts recount numerous instances of human interactions with various species. They were traders, explorers, and warriors. Their ships, though primitive by our standards, were vessels of great endurance and versatility. They navigated the stars with a combination of technology and sheer willpower. Another representative, a massive being with bioluminescent skin, spoke up. This is all fascinating, but why have we never encountered these humans in our time? If they were so significant, surely their legacy would have persisted. The Great Mystery. Elder Kerr's eyes darkened. That is one of the greatest mysteries. The scriptures suggest that humans faced a cataclysmic event, one that forced them to retreat from the galaxy. Their worlds were lost, their civilization scattered. Some believe they ascended to a higher plane of existence, while others think they may have been destroyed by their own hubris. Chancellor Zaire interjected, his tone thoughtful. Could it be that humans still exist, hidden somewhere in the galaxy, waiting to be rediscovered? If they were as resourceful as these texts suggest, it is not beyond the realm of possibility. The hall buzzed with speculation. The idea of humans, lost but possibly still out there, ignited the imagination of every representative. The concept was tantalizing, offering both a challenge and an opportunity. Artifacts of power. Elder Kur continued. The scriptures also mention artifacts left behind by humans, relics of their once great civilization. These artifacts are said to possess immense power, capable of altering the very fabric of reality. If we could locate these relics, they might provide us with unparalleled technological advancements. Zaire nodded, his mind racing with the implications. We must investigate this matter further. Assemble a team of our best scholars, scientists, and explorers. The search for humans and their artifacts will be our top priority. The potential benefits to our galaxy are too great to ignore. The representatives nodded in agreement, their faces reflecting a mixture of excitement and apprehension. The search for humans, once a mere myth, was now a mission that could reshape the destiny of the galaxy. A new era of discovery. As the meeting adjourned, Chancellor Zaire looked out at the stars, a sense of anticipation coursing through him. The galaxy was vast, filled with wonders and dangers alike. The rediscovery of humans and the secrets they held could usher in a new era of understanding and progress. But beneath his excitement, a shadow of caution lingered. The ancients had recorded the humans' rise and fall for a reason. Whatever truths lay hidden in the void, they would have to be approached with both curiosity and respect. The galaxy was never supposed to have a Chuck Norris moment. And yet, here they were, on the brink of discovering what that truly meant. Operation Terra-Dawn. Preparations begin. As the Galactic Council's directive echoed throughout the vast halls of power, the preparations for the unprecedented mission began in earnest. Teams of experts from every corner of the galaxy were assembled, each bringing their unique skills and knowledge to the table. The mission was christened Operation Terra-Dawn, a name that carried both hope and a sense of renewal. Captain Thun's leadership. Captain Thun, a seasoned explorer known for his unyielding resolve and keen intellect, was appointed to lead the expedition. His reputation as a trailblazer who had ventured into uncharted regions of space made him the ideal candidate for such a monumental task. Thun's skin, a deep blue hue common among his species, contrasted sharply with the silver streaks in his hair, a testament to his many years of service. The Starseeker's departure. As the flagship, the Starseeker, prepared for departure, Thun addressed his assembled crew. "We stand on the brink of discovery," he began, his voice steady and commanding. "Our mission is to uncover the truth behind the ancient scriptures and find any remnants of the human race. We may face unknown dangers, but our resolve will guide us through." The crew, a diverse group of beings from across the galaxy, nodded in unison. There was a palpable sense of unity and purpose among them. They were about to embark on a journey that could change the course of galactic history. Arrival at Zeus. The Starseeker launched from the Council's central hub, its engines humming with the promise of adventure. The ship was equipped with the latest technology, including advanced scanners and translation devices designed to decipher any human artifacts they might encounter. The first destination was Zeus, the planet where the ancient scriptures had been discovered. Zeus was a desolate world, its surface scarred by millennia of erosion and tectonic upheaval. The landing site, a massive cavern system where the scriptures had been found, loomed ahead. As the Starseeker touched down, Thun led his team out into the cavern, the air thick with anticipation. The cavern's secrets. The interior of the cavern was vast, its walls covered in ancient carvings and inscriptions. Elder Kur, who had joined the expedition as a leading expert on the scriptures, began analyzing the markings. "These symbols," he said, tracing his fingers over the stone, "are consistent with the descriptions of human writing. We need to find the primary chamber where the main texts were located. The team spread out, their lights casting eerie shadows on the walls. Hours passed as they meticulously documented every detail. Finally, they reached the heart of the cavern, a chamber adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of human life. Towering cities, massive ships, and figures standing against the backdrop of stars. The legacy of Terra. Elder Kerr's voice trembled with excitement as he read aloud from the central inscription. Here lies the legacy of Terra, the cradle of humanity. In our darkest hour, we reached for the stars, leaving behind the echoes of our existence to those who follow. May our story guide you. Thun stepped forward, his eyes scanning the chamber. If these humans truly reached for the stars, there must be more evidence of their journey. We need to find their relics, their technology. A new lead. Their next destination was a star system mentioned in the scriptures as a significant site of human activity. The coordinates led them to a cluster of planets orbiting a dying star. As the star seeker approached, the scanners detected faint energy signatures on one of the planets. The surface, though barren and inhospitable, bore signs of past habitation. Ruined structures, half buried in the sands of time, hinted at a once thriving civilization. The team disembarked, their suits protecting them from the harsh environment. Fun led them toward the source of the energy signatures, a massive structure resembling a temple. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of decay, the walls lined with technological artifacts, long dormant but remarkably well preserved. Unlocking ancient technology. Elder Kerr examined one of the devices, his eyes widening. This is incredible. Their technology, though ancient, shows a level of sophistication that rivals our own. If we can reactivate these devices, we might unlock their secrets. The team worked tirelessly, using their advanced tools to interface with the ancient human technology. As the devices hummed to life, holographic displays flickered into existence, showing maps of the galaxy and detailed schematics of human starships. One of the holograms depicted a colossal ship, far larger than any the team had ever seen. The Ark ships. Fun's eyes narrowed as he studied it. This must be one of their Ark ships, capable of carrying thousands across the stars. If we can find one of these ships, it could lead us directly to the surviving humans. The team downloaded all the data they could and prepared to leave the planet. As they made their way back to the Star Seeker, Fun couldn't shake the feeling that they were on the brink of something monumental. The pieces were falling into place, but the full picture was still elusive. The Sanctuary of the Lost. Back on the Star Seeker, the data was analyzed, revealing a set of coordinates far beyond the known regions of space. It was a place the scriptures referred to as the Sanctuary of the Lost. The name alone sent a thrill through the crew. As the ship set course for the uncharted coordinates, Fun addressed his team once more. We've made incredible progress, but our journey is far from over. The Sanctuary of the Lost could hold the answers we've been searching for, and perhaps even the humans themselves. Stay vigilant, stay focused, and together we will uncover the truth. The Star Seeker's engines roared to life, propelling them into the unknown. With every passing moment, the mystery of the humans grew deeper and the stakes higher. They were on the cusp of a discovery that could redefine their understanding of the galaxy and their place within it. But as they ventured further into the void, Fun couldn't help but wonder, what would they find at the end of their journey? And were they truly prepared for the answers that awaited them? The Sanctuary of the Lost. Journey into the unknown. The journey to the Sanctuary of the Lost was long and fraught with uncertainty. The Star Seeker traversed vast expanses of uncharted space, navigating through treacherous asteroid fields and skirting the edges of black holes. The crew's determination never wavered, driven by the tantalizing promise of uncovering the fate of the ancient human race. Arrival at the sanctuary. Finally, after weeks of travel, the ship emerged into a star system unlike any they had ever seen. The stars here shone with an unusual intensity, their light casting an otherworldly glow on the planets orbiting them. At the center of the system, a massive structure floated in the void, its design both alien and eerily familiar. "This must be the sanctuary," Fun said, his voice tinged with awe. "Prepare for descent." As the Star Seeker approached the structure, it became clear that it was an artificial construct, a colossal space station built with a level of engineering that surpassed anything known to the galaxy. The ship docked at one of the station's many ports, and the crew disembarked, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Exploring the station. Inside, the station was a marvel of technology and architecture. The corridors were lined with intricate carvings and symbols reminiscent of the ones they had seen on Zeus. The air hummed with a faint energy, suggesting that the station was still operational despite its ancient origins. Elder Kerr led the way, his eyes scanning the walls for any clues. These symbols, they speak of a great exodus, a journey to preserve the legacy of humanity. This station must be a repository of their knowledge and culture. Discovering the command center. As they ventured deeper into the station, they encountered a series of chambers filled with advanced technology and artifacts. Holographic displays activated as they entered, projecting images of humans in various stages of their history, building cities, exploring distant worlds, and recording their achievements. In the central chamber, they found what appeared to be a command center. A massive console dominated the room, its surface covered in symbols and controls. Fun approached it cautiously, his fingers hovering over the interface. "Do you think it still works?" Jax asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "Only one way to find out," Fun replied. He pressed a series of buttons, and the console sprang to life, bathing the room in a soft blue light. The Guardian's revelation. A holographic figure materialized before them, taking the form of a human male. "Greetings," the figure said, its voice calm and reassuring. "I am Aegis, the guardian of the sanctuary. You have reached the final refuge of humanity." The crew stared in stunned silence. Fun found his voice first. "Aegis, we are explorers from the Galactic Council. We have come seeking the truth about the humans and their legacy." Aegis nodded. "I can provide the answers you seek." The humans, faced with a cataclysmic event, built this sanctuary to preserve their knowledge and culture. They hoped that one day, others would find it and learn from their experiences. The tragic history of humanity. "And what happened to them?" Elder Kerr asked, his voice filled with curiosity and sorrow. "The cataclysm was a devastating war," Aegis explained. "Humanity's own creations turned against them, leading to their near extinction. Those who survived fled to the sanctuary, but over time, their numbers dwindled. Eventually, they vanished, leaving behind only their legacy." The crew absorbed this information in silence. Fun felt a mix of admiration and sadness for the humans, a race that had achieved so much yet faced such a tragic end. Hope for humanity's survival. "Is there any chance that some humans survived elsewhere?" Fun asked, his hope rekindling. "Possibly," Aegis replied. "There were expeditions sent to distant galaxies seeking new homes. If they succeeded, their descendants might still exist." Chun nodded. "We need to share this knowledge with the Galactic Council. Humanity's legacy can teach us much, and their story deserves to be remembered." Aegis smiled. "I will assist you in transferring all the data. The knowledge of humanity is vast, and it will take time to absorb it all." Returning home with the legacy. As the crew began the process of downloading the data, Fun reflected on their journey. They had set out to uncover a myth and found a story of resilience and tragedy. The humans, though long gone, had left an indelible mark on the galaxy. With the data secure, the Star Seeker prepared to depart. Fun addressed his crew one last time before they left the sanctuary. "We have accomplished something extraordinary. The legacy of humanity will now be a part of our history, and their story will inspire generations to come." The Star Seeker launched from the station, leaving the sanctuary behind. As they made their way back to the Galactic Council, the crew felt a profound sense of purpose. They had not only discovered the truth about humans, but also a reminder of the importance of unity and perseverance. A new chapter for the galaxy. Upon their return, the Galactic Council was astounded by the findings. The story of humanity, preserved in the sanctuary of the lost, became a beacon of hope and a source of endless fascination. The ancient scriptures had led them to a treasure trove of knowledge, and the galaxy was richer for it. The legend of the humans, once thought to be mere myth, now stood as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of a race that had reached for the stars and left a legacy that would never be forgotten.